Get up, detective. One last time.
Witam Państwa w kolejnym odcinku. Jak zwykle sprawdzimy sobie zadanka. Zgłoś na komisariat znalezienie ciała. Na promenadzie Martineza. A, już kojarzę. Dawno nie grałem, ale już kojarzę. Tylko pijaczka niby, nie? No dobrze, czyli zgłosimy to. Zabierz wypchanego ptaka do Gerta. Całą historię z Titusa. 2 podpisy dla Ewarta. Umieść kopertę w skrzynce pocztowej na placu. Zastąp uczconą bólę. Dobra, skrzynka pocztowa na placu. Ale jakim placu ta skrzynka pocztowa, co? Niby mapa, ale o co chodzi? Zdobądź egzemplarz mapy miejskiej. No, przydałaby się ta mapa, cholera jasna. Bo gdzie mam to umieścić? Ja miałem z tym problem ostatnio, nie? Miałem sprawdzić i cholera i nie sprawdziłem. Może kupię tę mapę? Bardzo dziwne, że reaguje mi mikrofon teraz. No, bardzo dziwne, ale już dobrze. Sulinam, ram. Się wydaje, że tutaj nie ma poczty, co? Poczta będzie w mieście. Skrzynka pocztowa.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hit.
A ja z nimi gadałem? Nie, z nimi nie gadałem.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail! Abigail. Oh, Abigail. Abigail. Don't call her.
You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Don't you fucking call her! Don't call Abigail.
A z nimi jeszcze nie gadałem.
Hey, tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you? So what's happening? Yeah, Tequila Sunset.
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago. Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of
Ciekawe, jakich tu
No
możesz mieć
word from
partnerów
my
biznesowych.
business buddy.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks. Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation.
We are saving the world.
Please. Please don't call.
Zamknij się, koleś. przecież
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. So now it's a pirate's life for me. You
Okay.
too, tequila.
Jeszcze jeden koleś nam został.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you?
Does he actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Spirytus medyczny.
Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary. You see, friend, man makes his own luck. And I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles, bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
The hook. Where is it? I can't see it.
Hermit, who gives a shit? You want to buy something? Grease the wheels, buddy boy.
Dobra, idziemy
In the
stąd.
civilized world.
Bardzo przykre to było. Czy da się tutaj przejść w jakikolwiek sposób? O, chyba nie. Jezu, naokoło trzeba specjalnie? Ale z wusen. Czyli jakie wusen, że co tu jest? Tu byłem? Chyba byłem, nie? Tu był samochód. Tu co jest? Było tu 20. Proszę bardzo. O, no kapucha. 50 groszy. Że tak to nazwę. Co to jest za miejsce? Nie ma możliwości wejścia. Z tego co widzę. O co jest? Aha. A jakbym wyciągnął nożyca, żeby to ten? O, sorry. Nie da rady chyba. Ale przecież ja tędy przechodziłem chyba, nie? A jak jakiś... No nie, tędy nie wyjdziemy. I szczerze to ja nie wiem jak ja mam stąd wyjść. Tu nie ma wyjścia. Tamtędy? Też nie.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes. Looks like they were here a while. Judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage.
Looks like it. Hey, let's keep moving.
Tylko z tego, jak ja nie wiem gdzie. Jak stąd wyjść? Koledzy i koleżanki. To już przestało być śmieszne generalnie. Mam jakieś szybkie podróży, czegokolwiek? Bez jaj. Świetny odcinek się szykuje dla Państwa. Będę sobie chodził, szukał, nie wiadomo czego. No, istny majstersztyk. Tam jakiś koleś był. Tu coś jest. Magnes. A gdzie my jesteśmy tutaj?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other. Unable to piece together the big picture just now. The scattering of bullet holes.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
The lieutenant also nods. It is quite a scene. The two of you standing next to the broken wall of an abandoned building. The lieutenant is nodding so hard it looks like his head is a...
All right. I'm glad we stopped when we did. My neck was starting to hurt.
Tu jeszcze nie byłem. Ale chociaż kasy pozbieram. Pipo falm. Jezu, serio musisz tędy naokoło iść? O, już mamy na kolejny nocleg u tego, u Garta.
Here we go.
Kryptowolok.
Nice and easy. No way out, little guys.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man...
Who's there? Oh,
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
Maybe the water lock is fixed.
We were supposed to go back to Martinez a couple of days ago. That damn water lock is broken. Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon.
Heh.
A science person. The so-called science community. As
doesn't sound like he particularly wants to be lumped in with them either. His is a scientific community of one.
I'm Morel, a cryptozoologist. I'm out here looking for a rare insect called the Insulindian phasmid. I'd shake your hand.
The way he said the word, phasmid, made it sound full of mystery. This is a very special word for him.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly. So I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Dobra.
Yes. What?
Nie ma sensu.
Hello, I'm Gary. Yellow Man.
I mean,
The
Żółty
lieutenant
człowieku.
raises his eye.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization. I like nature, just not this bloody coast.
Degenerates. This man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
Oh, I didn't mean it in any...
Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
Oh, so that's what the RCM in Martinique...
So you do know something about it.
No. Nothing. He was some kind of mercenary.
He's not feeling very comfy in his clothes, is he? He didn't kill him or anything. But there's something going on here.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sail. I meant no offense.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one? At any rate, this is that racist.
I don't know who that is, but all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here.
The lieutenant looks up at you, almost sadly.
Oh no, nothing like that. Definitely not scheming.
Dziękuję za współpracę. Tutaj już byłem, z tego co pamiętam. Ale jeszcze tą jedną skrytkę tam otworzę. Aha, potrzebuję narzędzia. Zapewne łomu. No posuń się. 5,25. Kurza twarz. Czekajcie, co tutaj jest? Masakra. Ze szmata.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of... It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you. A clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jacket? Me neither.
You
Okay.
should still take it.
Tam coś jeszcze jest. To taki odcinek zbierania bardziej pieniędzy i pierdów.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Dobra, 10 centów.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you... End of tone.
Pierre? Is that you, Pierre? So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died. Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sap, you get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragiego overheard you. To your relief, he did
Nie,
not.
już nie dzwonimy więcej. Pierre. Kim jest Pierre? Jakaś chatka? Nie wiem czy moja. Jakiś dziwny znak. Chyba tam zerkniemy, co? Jak będziemy wracać. Co to jest za bunkier?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been...
It's military. A service depot of some sort. Probably something that is no longer there.
Można pewnie otworzyć, ale no ja nie miałem takiej możliwości. Jeszcze dalej to się ciągnie. Jasny gwint. Uciekamy stąd. Irytuje mnie trochę poruszanie się po tej lokalizacji, wiecie?
Heavy wooden doors, more than
Kościół.
twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation. Nothing happens. Only
I don't think that's going to work.
this cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow. The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws, should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment. Yes, the pulsing base. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
Ja wyciągnę ten łom. Czekaj, łom jest? Łom mam w ręce? Tak, jest łom. No to o co chodzi?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand. You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like there is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before. He takes off his glasses and uses a blue...
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency. I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Okej.
Your hands are clammy from the sea air. The piece of sticker keeps slipping away. The lieutenant hands you a blue handkerchief. He looks a little dismayed when he gets it back crumpled. However, there's nothing like the
To
sound
było
of a
dziwne,
sticker
gdybym nie otworzył.
unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb. Looks like today was a gold star day. The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Dobra, 28% nie da rady. Da się tu przejść? Widzę, że się da. A tutaj? Nie. Ale widzę, że tam da się iść. A pieniądze tutaj były. Cholera. No to jak ja mam tam wejść? Jak tu obrócić tą kamerę? Że tak średnio da. Naprawdę się nie da obrócić tej kamery. Jakieś wykonane zadanie niby, ciekawe jakie.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s.
Oh,
It's cold out here, but everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to.
huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you.
So should you. I don't know, some kind of a store?
What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me. This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads... Okay.
Gówno rozumiem.
Okay.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men. All
Come on! Get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
it's safe to assume this is their leader.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
No. Może jakiś punkt zwrotny w tym odcinku. Jest dobrze. Nic nie widać, może jakąś latarkę.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair. With
Hello, I'm Andre.
his grip is strong, sweaty, and warm.
This is my posse. Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead. Egg! Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers. We have many in the pipeline, officer.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real...
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tape...
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues. Yeah, it's a matter of occupying ecclesiastical property. I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge.
Dumpheads. Burnouts.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map.
Strike that.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold...
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Yes, yes. And the worst part is, they're also spooky. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, they're spooky and also,
They don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs.
thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property. All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is.
Yes, I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Dam radę?
It's as if time is frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Blam! Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eye. A stabbing pain. Tears stream uncontrollably from your right eye.
Man, I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got over it. I really am sorry, man.
Well, looks like there's quite a lot there.
The key?
He is shifting in his spot.
We were talking about the padlock, I think. Not long. Like a
O
week, maybe.
kurwa.
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean,
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. It is nonsense. Total garbage.
He nods attentively, ready to answer the questions.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it. Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. Yes,
Dobra.
there's also
To
the
ci się wydaje, że tam
machinery.
nikogo nie ma.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. One of them has wires running into bowls of water.
Andre.
Oh, and it felt like there was some...
No.
Which other one? I'm not...
Felt like silence.
Oh, not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kind... You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably
Ciężka ta
showed up to
rozmowa.
some snuff station too. Probably very like you aren't alone. It wasn't quite.
Not human. As
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the. Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around.
O
it was
matko.
stalking us.
odd, crabs are usually marine creatures and not known for climbing walls.
Crab man.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally. You should ask her about it.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Sure. What? Oh yeah, that's a meteor and.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise... Yes? Yes. What? The what now? Oh, the old...
He's like an actor.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up.
Dobra, nie chcę się oskarżać.
He nods enthusiastically.
As always, we'll be right...
Mam klucz, mam wszystko. Chcę zobaczyć ten kościół. Tak mam wrażenie, że tracę czas. Jakieś pierdołowate zadanie.
A pane of Eternite has been planted, barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Już da się przejść. Trunek, potężny pilsner. Wchodzimy do środka.
Heavy wooden door. The lock turns easily.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushes in the heart of the...
No, jestem ciekaw. No, też tak myślę. Nie biegaj, chłopie, chłopie. Jest jakiś sprzęt rzeczywiście. Dobra, zanim tam pójdę.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be complete. And then it's gone. Almost. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow. You can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total. Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl. The lieutenant points to his ears.
Can you hear anything? I wonder why the church was built.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing. On its, the lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can see the orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Jest. Udało się spojrzeć. Nic złego tutaj nie ma.
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows. Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away. It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no, you've lost sight of it.
Orzesz w mordę,
You
ty.
see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you. With
Kraboczłek.
dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to... The shadow is a man. A man made of the same stuff as the carpenter. The crab man. The man leaned forward a little.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent.
I'm here to receive the mother's love. You can too, Holmes.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climb. Hey, and what was that about, the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control. I was like you once.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
It doesn't matter who I am, Way. I'm just bringing you the message. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence.
You have no idea what the fuck. Whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. 'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see him. Think they scared of me. Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway. Wouldn't bother me none to have them spin music in here. I'm usually way. Might even be nice to have some company. Other spooker?
The Aita is Grandma?
No. I just call her Viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite... That's what I said, Holmes. don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer. I'm afraid not, essay.
Or search through her radio computer. Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes, you hustle. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. A little. You make money. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprint. Sure. And are you rich? That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically here. That's right. 100%. Our tax is almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That is reversion. Every time you 98%
Kurde, w co ja
of all
wszedłem.
your money. Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people.
Dobra, ale co to będzie tak naprawdę tutaj? Najpierw to dojadę. Jakieś buty? Empatia. Moje buty mają percepcję w tej chwili. Nie, wolę percepcję.
A machine stands in the corner.
A radio computer. And it's turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case. A radio computer. We have one down at the station. No, I don't know how to operate it or what it's used.
This is the Ream Prefect radio computer. A model number. The Ream Prefect is the governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on you see fluorescent play and print button, the lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filament. This is the machine's filament memory. Press play, a bar of fabric right above the keyboard. The static gets louder, slowly filling up.
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat.
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
Yes, I am alive. I am 70.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's magic. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle. Now, please tell me why you're calling Fortress Accident. The company on whose name the terminal... One moment. Fortress Accident SCS produces...
That's not bad.
Any other questions? The filament you have inserted into the core. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log? Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to get... Maybe he knows something.
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Received. I will register this Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Goodbye, Fortress.
The machine's keyboard is still nothing happens.
Okej. Pójdziemy tutaj.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother. This is her innocence, cradled in her arms, are a pair of glowing lungs. clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress.
No dobra.
You should kneel. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts. The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers. She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. As that useless word passes through your mind, your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles. It's a
No cholera jasna, no.
a mystery sprinkled. All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity, and the shards glimmer in the
Bravo.
dark. You see.
Brawo. Idziemy spytać o hasło tego czubka.
Oh, hey, Wade. There's coffee in the back. Too many times essay.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death. What you think of that? Makes me almost pity. I think we're done here, essay.
That was, however,
Nie ma żadnego.
The machine's keyboard is. The speaker comes.
Good afternoon, Good. Please repeat the password. Good. I have unlocked the filament. Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. The first entry, made on the 4th, arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout. Over.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda.
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the other, but at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the...
Seems like something to do with something about the backup data getting destroyed. And how her friends, colleagues?
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently...
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that's...
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in.
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately...
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now, fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. That disco man must be a cell.
The girl on the ice?
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door. A strange one makes straight for the radio computer.
Nie patrzy się nic? Zero? Czekajcie, ja sobie coś tutaj kupię. Za punkty. Może te zręczne palce ostatnio by się przydały, co?
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizer. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need...
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Czyli kiedy? Nic tu nie ma. Dalej skończyłaś?
What is it? I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and Art. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
No. Yes. And I don't care. I don't care about crap men. You really like those questions, don't you? I'm conducting scientific research here. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the...
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't.
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that. Exactly. What does it mean? What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, but honestly, it's not progressing very well. Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark.
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to cease.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just...
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place. I know. No, I don't. Because it's just trial and error. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really great. Thanks.
No dobra. Czyli gówno się dowiedziałem. Nie ma już tego człowieka. Idę poinformować młodzież, która chciała tutaj sobie tańczyć i jakieś tańce hulańce, no, że mogą wypierdalać. To są ważne badania. Czuję, że ostatnio tak spowolniła mi ta gra, że skupiam się na takich rzeczach dość mocno odstających od głównej linii fabularnej i nie wiem, czy mi się to podoba. W sensie sama ta cisza jest dość interesująca, nie? Ten przełyk i... Przełyk czy połyk? Przełyk. To jest to.
Hi again. So, how things going? And? What happened? Oh, man! Who is he? What did you think? Really? Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
No matter.
Is he? Yeah. Noid is right. Let's get back to...
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
I guess it's not a massive...
Everyone is welcome. Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you... Come on, man. You've got to talk to her for us. Report back to me when you've done so, all right?
Ja pierdzielę.
Goodbye.
Muszę tam wrócić. No przecież on będzie odmowa, bo ona nie chce tam hałasu. O! Nie tak to miało wyglądać, ale dobra, pójdziemy naokoło. Chociaż może nie.
Yes, what is it? What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Yeah, like all the time. My tent neighbors don't... Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping.
Gówno się znasz.
No idea what it has to do with either dancing or... This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here. Take a guess, why don't you? I can't believe they got you so easily.
Jezus.
We'll have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. I use the AR-1 as my Mm-hmm. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? All right. Well, all radio computers... I guess it is,
Dobra,
but it's
dupa,
not anyway.
koniec.
You should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Great.
I znowu muszę wrócić tam. To będzie długi odcinek. No cóż, być może Disco Elysium nie ogląda się jakoś wspaniale. RPG czasami takie są. Chodzisz od jednego miejsca do drugiego.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? And? What did she say? Come on, man. Who will you trust?
Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
A half-hearted sell of something which does not seem worth buying.
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam?
Unity! Dance!
And you can't just evict her? Look at you! Oh, no, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and...
The lights in the dark!
At least Crabman seems like an advanced...
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slow.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you. Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye.
Jezus Maria. Idziemy znowu do kościoła. No cudownie, po prostu cudownie. Porucznik Kitsuragi.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything. Good.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
She thinks about it. A glossy look in her eyes. A gust.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself. Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the book. There's this giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. It's there. Don't worry, you can't miss the bear. It's hideous. The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of a curse, whatever that means. Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil. Yes, but she literally started...
The lieutenant coughs like he's...
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of... So what I need you to do here is go have a talk with her. Say that you're a policeman and need to get to the building's basement. It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament...
She's making it extra simple.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint...
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
Thanks. And here's my Kvalsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the off-site copy, then you can keep the Kvalsund.
Wow. Pomóc Sony. Okej. Zanim się wprowadzą. Dobrze. Dalszą część będziemy kontynuować sobie w kolejnym odcinku. No, ponad godzina takiego chodzenia. Tak powiem, dzisiaj trochę pobocznie sobie zrobiliśmy ten odcinek. Mam nadzieję, że zakończę to zadanie i będę mógł wrócić do tej skrzynki pocztowej. I będziemy już wracać do tej sprawy morderstwa. Także zapraszam Was już niedługo. Dziękuję bardzo i do zobaczenia, do usłyszenia.